Hello mate, welcome to kitSTORY. My name is Harry Durham and today we're doing the top 5 best Adidas kits of all time. Kit number 5 is Bayern Munich 1993-1995. Oi, oi, take a look at this beauty then mate. I know Liverpool fans will be thinking we had exactly the same template all the way back then in the 90s. I tell you what mate, Adidas, I'm repping it right now mate, the old Trayfield, the Adidas Originals, even though this isn't Adidas Originals, still vintage classics mate, the 3 stripes that are going across the shoulder and up again from the waist mate, it is so iconic, it is outrageously good mate. You just don't get really that creative license anymore when it comes to football kits. The red holding centre stage in the body of the kit with the blue stripes coming on through with a white and red border going round it. Same goes for the collar and the sleeve cuffs as well. I love how the collar just comes down into that V-neck there and you've just got the Adidas waiting for you right at the bottom. I mentioned about the 3 stripes. Adidas need to leave their mark in as many places as possible. People are probably watching this now and going, I didn't even notice the 3 stripes that are coming down from the waist and even the shoulder. Opel is the best shirt sponsor that Bayern Munich ever had in their entire history. In 93-94, Bayern Munich won their 12th Bundesliga title. Bayern went out in the second round of the UEFA Cup for the second time in 3 seasons. Mehmet Scholl was the top goal scorer that season, scoring only 13 goals in all competitions. After leading Bayern to the title, Beckenbauer was replaced by Giovanni Trapattoni for 94-95. Trapattoni's first spell at Bayern ended with the club finishing 6th in the Bundesliga and were knocked out of the Deutsche Pokal in the first round by Regional League Minnows and village team Wesenberg-Kreuz. Hopefully I said that right. Kit number 4, Spain 94-96. Need I say any more? Need I say any more, mate? Look at that collar there, the navy blue with all the colours of the Spanish flag going through it. You got your reds, you got your yellows, you got your blues as well, mate. Mwah! That Spanish crest there, mate, with the shield going around it, that right there is so iconic. No 3 stripes, no 3 stripes of Adidas there, mate. That's because they've put some little faint lines going throughout the body of the kit. Adidas just written out at the bottom of the collar there, mate, right underneath the polo buttons. I don't mind that. I don't mind that whatsoever. You've got enough space there as well to make sure you've got a shirt number. And of course, everyone's favourite detail on that right hand side and the pattern going down. The yellow and the navy diamonds going down. I mentioned it with the collar like the Spanish flag, mate. They've done it down the side there as well. Why don't we see that with football kits anymore? It actually makes me a bit physically ill that we didn't have enough creative license and people aren't thinking out of the box. What were these people in the 1990s doing to think up this stuff? Bring it back, bring it back. I was only a baby during the 1990s. But in the sense of creativity, it was the best it's ever been and the best it ever will be. This was the kit that Spain wore during their 1994 World Cup campaign in the USA. Spain were in Group C with 1990 world champions Germany. The quarter-final stage was the end of the road for Spain after losing 2-1 to Italy in Foxborough, or Foxborough if you're American. A few famous faces wore this shirt, including current PSG boss Luis Enrique and Josep Guardiola. Kit number 3, Arsenal away 1991 to 1993. You can't make a list like this and not have the bruised banana in there. I know when it came out in the early 90s, people thought it was an absolute monstrosity. But when you go 34, 35 years down the line, mate, you look back on it and everyone wants it. It's selling on eBay for 400 quid. Classic football shirts have probably got it for the same price as well. Sometimes football kits are like wine. You know, sometimes you just need to put them away for a bit, let them mature, let things change up a little bit, and then they taste and they look absolutely gorgeous. By the way, if you're tasting football kits, you're an absolute weirdo. JVC, arguably the best shirt sponsor that Arsenal have ever had. I put it right up there with O2. I'm not putting Fly Emirates in there because JVC was top of the range. The zigzags that are going through there, the ups and the downs, they're almost like little mountains, mate. It's those subtle little dashes in the mountains or the W's, whatever they are, the 3 stripes going across, mate. Adidas leaving their mark wherever they want to. I love how it changes as well from the full colour going down less and less like that. The classic Adidas Originals is not holding centre stage here. It's all of the crazy colours that are going through it to create the beautiful bruised banana. The classic Arsenal crest that reminds me, and hopefully some more people, of Christmas. The first season with the bruised banana, Arsenal finished 4th in the First Division. In 92-93 they finished 10th in the newly formed Premier League, but did win a domestic double with the League Cup and the FA Cup. Ian Wright signed for the Gooners in the summer of 1991 from Crystal Palace. And Wright, he scored a combined 56 goals across the 2 seasons. Kit number 2, Germany 1988 to 1991. Oh, it's so tasty. It is so tasty. Oh, my goodness gracious me. They did a remake of this a couple of years ago and I had to get my hands on it, mate. Even though I'm an Englishman and it's a German shirt, it doesn't really matter because when art is so good and it looks as good as this and looks as gorgeous as this and you just want to kiss it, you need to own it and have it in your cupboard, mate. Where do I even start? People that haven't got class or haven't got taste will just be like, it's just a white shirt, mate. It's just a white shirt. It's not. There's so much that works with this football shirt. A, the crest. Traditional, easy, black goes on to white. And I think we know what holds centre stage, don't we, mate? The German flag going all the way from the right arm across the chest to the left arm. 2 major tournaments this iconic Germany kit featured in. Jurgen Klinsmann is the first person I think of whenever I see this kit. The floppy blonde hair, banging goals in for fun. I almost forgot about this. Frank Rijkaard spitting in Rudi Voller's mullet. The Germans headed to Rome to face Argentina and Maradona, winning the World Cup for the first time since 1974. Number 1, and a huge round of applause for the Netherlands and their 1988 home shirt. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You cannot disagree with me whatsoever. What do you call that? What do you call those patterns that are going through the body there? Is it meant to be a lion's face? Is it just meant to trip you out completely? I feel like I'm going mental just looking at it. You can expect anyone at a festival, at a rave, to be wearing this shirt. There'll probably be at least about 10 blokes wearing it at every festival. Classic Adidas Originals going through there, baby. The collar, like we've seen with so many in the past, looping round and that extra little bit going down there. What's the name of it? No player looks bad in this shirt. None of them did. If you look back at the old pictures of 88, all of them looked absolutely sensational. I think it's the dark orange, the lighter shades of orange. The whole thing is an absolute masterclass. The crest of the lion is so easy, mate. No shield that's going around it, and if it did have a black shield going around it, it would still look class at the same time. This is what I mean by the 80s and the 90s releasing the best kits that we've ever seen. More experimental, and it just got that absolute jazziness to it, mate. 1988 Euros champions in this shirt beating the Soviet Union 2-0 in Munich. The Marco van Basten volley in the final. One of the most iconic moments in world football history. Ruud Gullit, the Tash, and the Do. It was such an unbelievable look. Gullit became the first Netherlands captain to lift a major international trophy at the age of only 25. How was this bloke with a Tash 25? Van Basten claimed the Golden Boot with 5 goals and won his first Ballon d'Or in December 88. Thank you so much for watching, mate. Please remember to like and subscribe just down below. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Which are your top 5 favourite Adidas kits of all time?